Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Challenge Pit Rancor Raid video. Oh, that was a mouthful. Anyway, now I've already done a couple of guides for this raid before, so how I'm using Ray in all the phases and Vader as well, especially like after the nerfs now to see what kind of scores Vader can still achieve. So I'm just continuing this series of videos now with Shaak Ti clones. Now these shouldn't be taken like as a max score guide just because my guild clears this raid in like half an hour, so I don't really have too much time to be going in and going back to get perfect RNG, testing out with mods, and this raid is also just like once a week, so I don't really have a whole lot of opportunity to test. This is just more like to show some of the key mechanics for this team if you're using it to look out for, and just give you some rough outlines to see like what kind of score you can expect there. So I'm sure if you put better mods on these guys, retreat a few times to get that perfect RNG, you can easily achieve better scores that I will be showing you here. So let's just start now with phase 1, but before I get into it, let me show you the mods that I'll be using on my Shaak Ti clones team for all these battles that I'll be showing you. Now in terms of Shaak Ti, her lead is actually quite good. It gives extra speed to your clones, and then as well they will gain extra health, extra protection, and extra offense. Especially extra health here and protection will help you a little bit because, as we know, the boss, they keep ramping up their offense as you're going along, so definitely will help you a little bit to survive long enough, hopefully, to do some nice damage there. Then in terms of mods, I just have some speed on her again. If you probably want to even increase your chances of doing here better score that I'll show you, you probably just throw as much speed as you can on Shaak Ti. So looking at 5's next, obviously he's unique there where 5 sacrifices himself when one of the other clones is defeated. This will probably be the biggest RNG because sometimes boss will just go on 5's, take out 5's, and then you don't get his stat boost when he sacrifices himself. So probably in that case you'll just want to back out, retreat, and try again. Hopefully that on your next try boss will go after somebody else. Now because these stats will be transferred onto your clones, you can play around here with mods on 5's, maybe like just loading 5's with lots of offense, so when he sacrifices himself then your clones will be hitting harder. So this will help you to get out even more damage than I will, but as mentioned before, I don't have a whole lot of time here to remod and everything. So all of the mods that you're seeing here, these are just the standard mods I have on these guys at all times, so nothing too crazy here, just modded for survivability. Maybe play around with 5's mods. Do you want to go for survivability or for offense, and see does it give you better score either way. Anyway, moving up now, looking at Echo, I have him modded for critical damage, not a whole lot of speed, but again he doesn't have like my best mod set on. Again, you're remodding him a little bit, probably could increase the score. Same goes here for Arc Trooper. Now Arc Trooper I have him modded here for offense actually, because normally you would summon his turret and turret deals true damage, but in raids we cannot summon obviously the turret, so maybe going for critical damage set on Arc Trooper instead would be better. Also have some 5-dot mods on him as you can see, so definitely a chance to improve the score that I'll show in further. Rex's form up, obviously in the challenge Pit raid here you won't be able to gain bonus turn meter, but at least you can cleanse off some of the debuffs off your guys. So just a little bit help you there. And then of course aerial advantage will be doing some nice damage, so definitely sometimes you'll be able to get out 1, sometimes 2, or like hit phase 4 you most likely will not even get a chance to get it out. But anyway, this will be probably the biggest part of the damage you'll be dealing with clones. Also worth pointing out here, if you need a reminder, the unique here from Rex will also give extra speed to your 5 first allies, so they'll be very fast in combination there with Shaak Ti's lead as well, that will give them even more speed. Again, Rex could be faster, but like I said, I don't really have time to remod too much. Here we go, phase 1, let's go. Alright, so I just first put a hit there on that side. So the key here is try to avoid putting hits with Rex onto the boss and Shaak Ti and 5's, because they don't do a whole lot of damage and you don't want to feed too much turn meter to him. and that's why I saved the 4 map from Rex to begin with, so I can now cleanse off the death mark from him. And this is a little bit of RNG. Perfect. 5's got taken out, so the other clones have his stats, so in my case they'll be a lot more durable here, so hopefully we can survive long enough to get our 1 aerial advantage out. So let's just go ahead, have a look, keep pushing through. I know this will not summon the turret, but still use that ability. There goes Shaak Ti. There we go, there goes Arc Trooper. So again, a bit of RNG. Does Rex survive long enough to get aerial advantage out? Yes, he did. So I was like, what, 400k hit on aerial advantage, which is not bad. And now just Echo here, 1v1 versus the captain, and down goes Echo. So let's have a look at the score. So as you can see, 1.4 million here for Shaak Ti clones. When I was running this team, I wasn't expecting that high score, to be honest. So I think that's quite impressive here. That's about 3.6% here in phase 1. And again, I'm pretty sure if you would, put better mods on these guys, you could easily eke out, maybe a couple of 100k more. So you could maybe get to like the 4% mark here in phase 1. So I was quite positively surprised to see the amount of damage these clones did here with Shaak Ti's lead in phase 1. Alright, so let's move on now to the next phase. So this will be now phase 3 footage that I'll be showing you. But phase 2 and 3 are very similar. Like from my experience, maybe phase 2 will give you a little bit higher score, just because in phase 3 when your guys are debuffed, they'll be doing less damage to the Rancor, and in most cases they will have debuffs on them. Alright, so here we go, same team, same mods, let's go in. Now here, the goal to begin is not to take the door down straight away, but that you first get sacrificed from 5. So you may need to restart the battle a couple of times if 5 does not get sacrificed straight away. Okay, we go, just cleanse of those debuffs. Just calling here Arc Trooper for an assist. Alright, there we go. Come on, I need somebody to sacrifice. Alright. Come on, there we go. There we go. One more hit on Rex. And there we go. We got sacrifice. Perfect. And now that we got sacrifice, let's just go and smash down the door. And now we're just going to go all out here on Rancor, trying to do as much as damage as you can here, really. There with Echo, you probably want to use his grenade instead, just because he does more damage on his special. There we go, we got air advantage up, let's go, boom, another 400k there, so similar like in phase 1 really. This is pretty much it, guys. It's all over, boom. Alright, form up, try to avoid obviously doing damage with Rex there and Shaak if you can. Alright. Come on, somebody's gonna get eaten here. Let's call Echo for an assist. And there goes Echo, only Shaak Ti left. Come on girl, you can do this. 3k hits, wow, that's some massive damage there. Alright, here we go. Let's look at the total score for this run here in phase 3. Again, wow, nearly 1.4 million, which is kind of like 3.5%. So it's quite, again, positively surprised here the amount of damage that Shaak Ti and clones can do. Again, maybe putting some better mods, going in and out, retreating, maybe getting some better RNG, you could push that score up to 4%, or maybe in phase 2 where you can do a little bit more damage in phase 3, you could hit that 4% mark. So as you can see, overall so far, Shaak Ti in phase 1, 2 and 3 can do nearly 4% when you get better mods on them and some good RNG. Alright, now this is where the fun begins, right? Let's hop into the phase 4 footage. Unfortunately, phase 4, I was never able to survive long enough with this team to be able for Rex to get his air advantage out. So similar like in phase 2 or 3, you will want somebody to get that 5 sacrifices himself or someone else. So at least the other clones that remain alive can do a little bit of damage. So just keep pushing through. Probably Rex will get squashed there. Yep, there goes Rex. Alright, perfect. So our clone should be hitting a little bit harder here. Call everybody for an assist. Rancor does not like it. Alright, come on, give me a big hit. There we go, 60k hit nearly. Not too bad, not too bad. There we go, nice counterattack, perfect. Another basic, and boom, down goes the Arc Trooper as well. So as you can see here, in phase 4, we did like 1% damage, 400k. And to be honest, most teams here in phase 4, I would say, whoever can do 1%, you know, it's a pretty decent score. Like very few teams can really pull out more than 1% here in the last phase 4, especially non-galactic legend teams. So this is a pretty decent score, obviously in the context. Alright guys, hope you find this video useful and helpful, just showing you, you know, how you can use Shaak Ti and 5 first clones here in Challenge Pit, Rancor, in all the phases, just to give you an idea of what kind of score you can expect and, you know, how to use them. But mostly, you know, it's all about RNG at the end of the day. Does 5 sacrifices himself or not? Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.